Hey, Tony here, Rain Adventures 2.0. Man, it's 3:30 in the afternoon and it's dark. We're about ready to get hammered, I think. There's some storms. All right, well, if you're ready, here we go. Whew. Well, I think we found our spot. Yeah, ooh, that was a walk. All right, so we do have a storm coming in. That's why I'm out earlier today. I am thinking, when I looked at the radar last night, this spot was going to be dead center in the middle of a thunder and lightning storm. I don't know what it's going to do. I just looked a little while ago and it looks like we're going to get rain, probably hear thunder and lightning, but it's a little bit more to the north and south of us. You can see that on the radar here. You can see it just moving across. So it's early, but it doesn't look it. Camera's keeping it a lot lighter than it actually is. But what I'm doing is I'm looking at this tree right over there. This one's too close. And then this one right here. All right, so next thing I got to do is get the backpack off, get that tarp up because the storms are coming. All right, here we go. Yeah, so I think I'm going to set the backpack up against this tree here. It's not a lot of space between the tree we're going to use and that one compared to this one, but I like these two trees the best. That one over there, that's got bark hanging off of it. It does look dead, but this tree right here, I think that's going to protect me. So I don't think we're going to get a lot of wind, but let me get this thing off here. With that rain coming so quick, I got to get that tarp up. So first thing we're going to do is get our ridge line up. I should step that off, but it looks like about 5 steps. Let's see. Oh, I'm losing my balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5.5. That'll be great. All right, let's get our ridge line out first. I keep that right here in the top in this little quick deployable pouch. There we go. So I want to get this up kind of high. I know it's going to be raining, but I didn't see any wind, but usually when you have thunderstorms, you've got wind as well. So I think I'm going to get this pretty high up there. Yeah, it should be good. And just walk it across to the right tree. Go around. Okay, we got a ridge line up. So I can adjust these Prusik knots once we get the tarp out, but that's what we're going to use. So the tarp I'm using this time, well, let me just say something real quick. We've been having some 100-degree weather and everything else, and today, believe it or not, it's only 79, but I'm still sweating, and I got to get this up before it starts raining. But the product that we're using today is Hang High Hammocks tarp. So I am going to get the tarp out because that's what we want to string up next. I did have it out the other day for the first time. I didn't use it. I just put it in a snake skin and then stuck it back in the bag. So let me go ahead and get that up and I'll show you what that looks like. But we got to get that up first. Then once that's up, we can kind of relax and wait for the storms. Like I said, I put it in a snake skin and stuck it back in here. So I should have at the one end, well, our clip that we can just clip it right under our Prusik knot and then walk it on out. Oh, hit me in the chin. Oh, I rolled it up pretty nice in there. There we go, and there's our stakes. Ah, these distance of these trees will work out perfect. That's perfect. So like I said, I put this in a snake skin the other day, and it's really, really nice having this in there. So one of the things that I do is I tie my guy lines, the two on this end right here. There's nice pullouts here, but there's our two guy lines. I've got one on this side and one on the other side, so I string them up there just so they don't get tangled up. All right, let's start stringing this out. I think I'm gonna go porch mode on this side. So you can see I put my trekking poles right here just to get it up. This is so I can actually pull it, take the trekking pole out, and then drop the whole thing down. And you can see this tarp from Hanging High Hammocks has a door on both ends. So there are snaps. You just snap it up and close it off. I think I'm gonna leave this side closed, and then I've got the other side open. Let's take a look at that and see how much room is under here. You can see the other side I got open, unsnapped, because when it's snapped together, I can't get that width with the poles on this side. But you can see our ridge line on the tree right there. And then this is how much room we got. Yeah, so that side's all snapped up. I like having the doors because you can close them and then you can open them up wider. I mean, if I pulled this tarp out, you know, I've got some more stakes. I can pull this side out. I might do that, I'm not sure. But I don't know what kind of rain we're gonna get, but if I need to, I can close it off with the snaps and then drop that down and pull it all in tight. But next thing we gotta do, there isn't a lot of room, and you do have these four corners here that you can actually lift up and get it more open. But hey, we're just gonna put our hammock in, and I think that's good. I can't wait till that rain comes. So next thing we want to do is get our hammock strung up, and then we will be set. So we're going to use the Hanging High hammock. This is the one with the bug net as well. You know what? Bugs haven't been too bad yet. Huh, that's good. But this is the one Miss 2.0 slept in the other night when we did our 15K special. When we hit 15,000, she said she's going to do a stealth camp when we get to 25. So hey, if you want to see her stealth camp and help us get to 25K. So I just fed the buckle strap. Now this hammock didn't come with buckle straps, but I ended up ordering them. I've got them on my Amazon storefront, but they're just a little buckle strap kit. And then I put that on this hammock because I just love the buckle straps. Easy to adjust. Go ahead and walk it out. So I'm gonna go through the very top part. I could unsnap this, but I didn't think I would want to. I just feed it right through here on the top and then go around the tree. Then I gotta adjust our buckle strap. Like I said, I love these buckle straps. Makes it so easy to adjust the hammock. You're not fighting around with different increments of daisy chain. I don't know, I just love it. Yeah, I do. Ooh, that's actually looking pretty centered. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. I got to get it up a little higher. All right. So this is a double zipper. So I'm gonna open it up. I wanna give this a sit, see how it feels. Yeah. And on this hammock, I did a review on it. I'll put the thumbnail up here somewhere. But yeah, I love this hammock. I've only slept in it one time, and like I said, I gave it to Miss 2.0 to sleep in, and she said she really liked it. Oh boy, is that ever nice. So I've got this thing set up perfect. Yeah, I do. Oh, and I've got a great view. Oh man, that is looking really nice. So really, I'm here kind of early in the day. So I'm not in a rush anymore. We got our tarp up. We've got our hammock up. I got to pull the backpack under here. We got food we're gonna cook later. Oh, and I got a neat thing to cook on. I'll show you that. Yeah, just on, well, if you're watching this video in succession, just on Tuesday, I put out a review video on it, and man, it's awesome. All right, well, I can't lay here all day. Got a few more things to do. So the other thing I want to put down is this is a ground sheet, but it's a little different. It's made by ONEWIND. It's a bag. You can stretch it out the whole way, or you can use it as a bag. I'm going to use it as bags to have a place to keep my backpack nice and dry. It's got a zipper that goes around 3 sides of it. Oh, it opens up twice this size, but I'm going to leave it like this because I'm going to use it as a bag. So I'm going to stake that down to the ground. And I think I'm going to set it up right over here. So I want to stake down all 4 corners. Get it nice and secure on the ground, and then I'll unzip it and stick my bag in on top of it. That way, if any rain blows in, we'll be protected with all of our other equipment. Yeah, this thing works out really, really good. Oh, this ground's rocky. Get in there. Ah. There we go. See, it's got a zipper that goes the whole way around except for that in there. Like I said, if I wanted to make this bigger, I could make it definitely bigger. Open the whole thing up. I could even use that under my hammock to put my shoes on, but hey, I don't take my shoes off when I'm camping where I'm not supposed to. All right, there's my water. Get that. I'm gonna leave one of those out. So like you see, you just pull it down and zip it back up. I'm not gonna zip it up because I'm gonna be in and out of there for a minute. Whew, it's definitely getting darker. I'm gonna check the time real quick. 1:29. So according to the radar, it looked like it was gonna get here around 1:50. So we're definitely set up in time. I think I'm just gonna sit back and wait to see what happens. I've got dinner, but right here you can see me pulling it out of the freezer up in the studio. That's my meat stash. So that's a ribeye. It's frozen solid. It's got to thaw out, so we'll be eating that later on for dinner. So we're just gonna hang out, and I think I'm gonna kick back and lay in the hammock for a while and relax. Say the bugs aren't bad, so I'm just gonna take some time and just wait for the storm. I don't know, it may pass over us. According to the radar though, and I can't get any reception right here, but the last I looked earlier this morning, it may be to the north and the south of us, but I don't know. I'm just going to close my eyes and wait to hear some rain, or maybe no rain, but that steak's got to thaw out yet. Afternoon nap. I do hear a little thunder in the distance. It still sounds like it's a little ways away. So I laid there for about an hour. So it started sprinkling. I heard it in the treetops. I heard it hitting the tarp a little bit, but then it stopped. There's one every once in a while, but I don't hear the thunder and lightning anymore. That's moved on that way. But what I thought I'd do is I'd go ahead and set up our stove. Our steak's still not thawed out and things about 1.5 inches thick. You'll see it later. But this is the Saturn X Gas Stove. Like I said, I just did a review on it. Man, this thing is nice. So I had a FireMaple Saturn stove, and this is their upgraded version. So they took everything that was good and some things they could have made better, and they did. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. It's got tripod legs on it, so I'll be able to set it right here and do my cooking right here. Ooh, look how sexy that thing is. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, go on over and check out the FireMaple review that I just did. Ooh, oh, look at them legs. So these are the tripod legs. They just store right in the bottom right there. I am going to go ahead and pull those out. They are telescoping as well, so we got several different heights we can get. They just extend out, pull right there, and they lock into place with a little push pin. Like I said, I go over all this in the video, but you see that would be the highest setting. Then one all the way in is medium, or you can set it right down on a table or the ground. It's just so much easier with these, so I'm going to screw these in and get it set up. All right, there you have it. So I'm going to set that right in front of me. This is the regulator. I got to get the gas bottle out, or the propane butane bottle out. But there you have it. Ooh, that'll work good. I think I can cook just like this. Yeah, this stove is really, really nice. Like I said, I cooked a New York strip steak on that the other day. Ooh, and it was delicious. But we got a ribeye for tonight. It's 3:27 right now. I think we're about ready to get hammered. Yeah, the rain's coming. It got super dark. I've got my Ridgeline light up on the outside there, kind of shining this way, because you wouldn't see me. I'd be all grainy. Grainy Tony, right? All right, so I'm just gonna make sure I got this gas can on. So this is the butane propane for our stove. So when we're ready to cook, but it's 3:30, and I think we're gonna get hammered soon. Unless it passes us, we'll see. Yeah, I just walked away from camp a little bit. I wanted to get a little distance of it and then do a shot back here. It's about 4:10 right now. It's still drizzling, but nothing major. I don't know if it's gonna come or not. We might be just right in the middle of it, but you can see we're all set up there. I was just laying down in the hammock again, just resting. We got our stove all set up. Not ready to cook yet, but yeah, that's looking good right there. Yeah, we got our backpack in that ONEWIND cover there. It's all staked down. I did put the other flap out on this side right here. So that's the door. So I've got it opened on the end, but that's that hanging high hammocks tarp. Looking good. Yeah, I haven't noticed any bugs. Just some ants crawling around, carpenter ants and stuff. So I'm thinking, since it's going to get down to 66 degrees, I think I am going to remove the bug net and tuck it away in the one end. It has a little thing at the one end where you can tuck it away and then keep it out of the way and just deploy it when you want it, but it stays attached to the hammock all the time. Yeah, let's get this unzipped. You just unzip it all the way down to this end, slide the whole thing down the whole bug net, and there's a little basket that's on the ridge line that we just tuck it all in. Yep, right there it is. It's still attached. A lot of hammocks have a bug net that either removes and it's separate, or it doesn't remove at all, but it just hangs right there on the ridge line, stays in its sack. You'll never lose it unless you take it off, cut it off. Yeah, but we ain't doing that. Ah, that's nice without that bug net in my head. Yeah. So before I came out, I ran over to Aldi's or Aldi's, however you pronounce it, and I got these, which is chomps. Oh, I love chomps. So you can see me grabbing a bunch of them there. And I am gonna eat one now. I ate one on the way over here. I ate the jalapeno one. This one's just regular beef chomps. You can see 0 sugar, grass-fed, 10 grams of protein. So if you guys are following along, you know I'm day 92 of my carnivore diet, off all my meds since day 46. Yeah, they took me off all of them. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, so I don't know, is it gonna rain or not? Well, I'm not ready to make the steak yet, so that's why I'm eating this, because I want to wait till it gets a little later and cook that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm done with my chomps. Like I said, I'm not ready to cook that steak yet. I'll tell you what, the difference between this camp and last week's camp, when I do like a high stress situation, high stress stealth camp, I did that storage shed. That one right there. That was last week. Didn't get any sleep at all, hardly at all, because I kept getting woken up by car alarms, woken up by train, woken up by the police that were outside my door. Yeah. Oh, not good. But we made it, and I'll tell you what, having a camp like this is, after something like that, after several stealth camps, it's always nice to come to a place. I mean, this is still stealth because there's a parking lot right down there, but it's still just more relaxing. Yeah, I could fall asleep. All right. Well, I'll bring you back when something happens. It's about 5:40 and I'm a lazy camper. So it started drizzling again. It's not the thunderstorm and downpour I was hoping for yet. Ooh, there's a little mosquito hanging out up there. Well, maybe I will have to put the bug net on, but he's just hanging out there. He's been there for like 5 minutes. I've been watching him, thinking, is he gonna come suck my blood? Or is he just gonna hang out and stay out of the rain? I think he's just gonna hang and stay out of the rain. Yeah. Well, I checked on our steak a little while ago. We got about maybe half an hour more. It'll be thawed out and we can stick it and start cooking. Yeah. But until then, I'm just gonna keep being lazy. This is a dreary day, lazy, dreary day. But you need those every once in a while. Wow, look at that. This is OD green, but the lighting on the camera makes it look red. That's weird, or maroon. Oh well. Well, back to being lazy. All right, it's 6:30 and stopped raining. I don't know if that's all we're getting. It's supposed to rain, I think it's supposed to stop sometime around 9:30, 10 o'clock, but for now it's stopped. I am gonna go ahead and start our steak, and I'm gonna do it on this another FireMaple product. Yeah. So this is the FireMaple grill pan. I really like it because it's got these handles right here, and it just sits right on top of there. And I am going to go ahead and get that fired up. But what are we having? Well, I think I said it earlier, but we're having a big old ribeye. Like I said, that's about 1.5 inches thick. Ooh, I can't wait to eat it. So let's get this started. I just want to turn that. This has a igniter on the side. Get the, ooh, oh, that's warm. Like I said, it's damp. It's cool and damp. I'm gonna put this right on there. And then, yeah, I think that's a good spot. We're gonna let that heat up just a little bit. So I can regulate the flame with the gas canister right here. I'm not gonna go up to the highest setting because I wanna do this slow, and well, I don't know if slow, I just wanna cook it. But the way I like it medium rare. So I have this reusable Ziploc bag, but then I put our steak in here. Oh, where's my tongs? Oh, what did I do? Oh, there they are. All right. I think I'm going to use the tongs because I didn't bring any of those black gloves I usually wear. I think that's heating up quick. Oh, look at that. Wow. That looks amazing. All right, I'll put it right down here. Ooh, got a good sizzle. Look how thick that is. I don't know. Wonder if I can eat the whole thing. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah. Ooh, yum. So I've got my Opinel knife. This is the one Opinel. That's what I'm gonna use to cut it. I didn't bring a cutting board or a plate. So I am gonna use this big grill pan here to slice it up. And not only that, oh, that's getting nice and done on the outside. And I know, just, you can feel that, look at that. That's medium rare right there. Ooh, I can start slicing pieces off. I'm gonna turn this way down. And then I'll use this as like a little hot plate. Well, I meant to grab my salt first a little while ago while that was cooking, but hey, never too late for salt. No, it's not. Oh, get the big opening. Oh, yeah. So this is the Redmond's real salt. Comes from a inland lake that is in Utah. So it's a dried up lake out there that they mine the salt. So it's got a lot of other minerals in it too. Oh, yum. But Redmond's a real salt. Good stuff. Oh, my steak is a sizzling. Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep eating this because I got to eat the whole thing because I don't have anything. I can't pack this out. I can't save it overnight. So I'm going to be eating it. Yeah, I'll bring it back when I'm on my last bite. We're down to the last bite. I'm smearing it all around. Ooh, it's the last bite, and it's not a very big bite, but it's the last bite. Yum. Good to the last bite. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna let this grease that's in the pan, I'm gonna let it cool down, get kind of solidified, and then I'm gonna scrape it into our one Ziploc bag, and then we'll haul that out here. All right, well, yum. So it's drizzling. No big rainstorm. You can hear it on the tarp. It's been doing that all day. So it's not like raining. I mean, it's raining, but with all the leaves on the trees, it kind of stops it quite a bit. So I was hoping to hear the pitter patter of the rain on the tarp. Who doesn't want to hear that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. Sirens. Hey, it's an ambulance. It's not a very, I mean, it's a busy road, but it's in between big areas, but it's rural, very, very rural. Hey, it's an ambulance. No, there's more. It sounds like about 4. I wonder if those are police cars. Yeah, I hope there's not an accident. Hey, you can hear the crickets. Yeah, that's odd. All right, so it's about 10 o'clock. I got my top quilt. Sitting under my top quilt. I got my old light bulb on. I don't have the Ridgeline light on. I could light that up. I had to light this whole thing up. Yeah. Yeah, I'll turn that on for a little while. But I'm actually really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. All right, well, let me turn the ridge light on, and then we'll see what it looks like. There you go. It's the Ridgeline light. That brightens it up, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, it's damp. So I don't have my puffy jacket. I just have my top quilt. So I was sitting here. I wasn't laying. I was sitting. I was doing a little editing. Yeah, I was. Get back under here. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to stay awake too much longer. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to rain all night, but then again, it was supposed to rain earlier hard, and it didn't. I'm attracting bugs. Maybe I'll have to put the bug net up or turn the lights out. Well, I'll talk to you when I'm in the hammock, ready to go to bed. All right. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it is. This is a nice setup. Boy, for getting here early and sleeping in the hammock for probably an hour once and half an hour a second time, it's 11:30 at night. I can't believe how tired I am. I am really worn out. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just going to lay here and listen to the crickets and fall asleep. Won't take me long. All right. Well, I will see you in the morning, and it's lights out, and I didn't put the bug net up, but I might. I think once I turn this light off, I'll be good. All right, see you in the morning. All right, good night. Hey, Tony here, checking in. It's 2:20, and throughout the night so far, it's been raining off and on. You can hear the wind. You can hear rain. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going back to bed. I do have my one light. I wonder if I should shine that out. Oh, maybe I'll shine my light out here. Let me grab it. There's my Wuben light. It's a lookout at the end of the hammock. No eyeballs looking at me, so that's a good thing. All right, lights out. Well, there's the rain. It's 3:35 right now. Starting to come down pretty good. There's my rain. Didn't put me to sleep. It woke me up. Yeah. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, I'm going to go back to sleep and enjoy the rain. Ooh, I'm going to have wet camp in the morning. It's picking up. All right, well, good night again. Well, good morning. Yeah. It rained all night long. I mean, all night long. So it rained heavy at times. It rained not so heavy at times, but pretty consistent all night long. It stopped around, I think it was 7:30. It's 9:15. I've been laying here waiting for things to kind of dry out. Maybe the sun was come out, but sun ain't coming out. It did stop raining though. Yeah. Oh, we got water. Oh, that backpack cover gear blanket worked great. Yeah, a lot of water on the tarp. But very dry under here, and I was dry all night long. So, what do I got to do today? Nothing. So, I'm not going to be in a hurry to break down camp because I don't want to break it down all wet. Yeah. So I think I might just lay here and enjoy the woods and the peace and quiet. Some distant traffic, but for the most part, peace and quiet. Well, I waited around. It's about 10 o'clock and it's not getting any sunnier. And it's not drying this tarp off either. But I can shake it out and I'll put it in a snake skin. I'll get it wound up. Yeah, because I got to get out of here. I can't lay here all day, even though I'd like to. Yeah, I got things to do. Yeah, I do. All right, well, let me work on breaking this all down and then I'll talk to you right before we get out of here. Hopefully there's not going to be more rain, so I got to hurry. All right, well, that'll do it. I got my spot all cleaned up. Leave no trace. Nice and dry under where the tarp was. Yeah. This was a great spot. I really enjoyed it. This was probably the rainiest camp that I've had. And when I say rainy, it was just overcast all day. No sun yesterday. The satellite didn't, the weather changed and we were supposed to get that severe storm around 3 o'clock to 6:50, and it ended up a bigger storm came in the middle of the night. So that was exciting, but I stayed nice and dry. All right, well, that'll do it for this week's camp, and I think we got to cue the music. There it is. All right, so hey, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and have your own adventures, keep coming along with me. And if this is your first time watching, I want to say thanks a lot for coming along. And maybe you'll consider joining the 2.0 family, which is by hitting that subscribe button. Yeah. And if you like the video and you want to hit that like button, I would appreciate that as well. Help this video get out a little bit more. And then, if you don't want to ever miss one of our random adventures, hit that notification bell, which is, right there. Man, it moves every time. All right, well, until next time, You get out and have an awesome week, and we'll see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0 out.